If we find somebody that has Lackaroni and Chaz, man, god damn.
A Dackaroni and Baz, or maybe a bunch of other ones.
You know what I hate about YouTube is you can literally be so specific on the title of something. They be like, I know what you're trying to look for. No! I specifically said chocolate, L-I-T, chips. With a K.
L-I-T.
Right, because my daughter's rap name is Chocolate Chips. My daughter's friends. And I typed it in chocolate, like they're lit, chips. And they was like, nah, you talking about chocolate chips. You spelled it wrong. I got you. Like, no, I specifically Googled. I typed this in here. I didn't mess up.
Yeah, you did.
I hate Google. When they try to cut you off. You mean this?
You're like, hey, can I finish?
When was the last marathon of the 1890s?
I go, is that just stuff people are already searching for?
Yeah, 100%.
Because then I don't feel alone. When I type in something, it's like, we know what you're looking for. Yeah. You're not the only one. A lot of people been here. Real quick before I forget.
Go for it.
I didn't do this last time into. This shirt is from my man Jamal Brown, 365.com. Black history is world history. I'm wearing this on everything I do on TV the entire month of February.
Yeah.
So the next episode, I'll be wearing the same thing. Next one, Daddy Issues, I'll be wearing the same thing. If you see me out in February, I'm wearing this hoodie. Not the same one. Exact one, but the same one. So Black History is World History. You get it at 365.com. They have a black calendar they do every year and a Latino calendar also that they do every year. So get your history on.
That's great.
At 365. Black365.com.
I love that.
Black365.com.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the description. I always hate when people say that. I'll put the links in the never put them all
but you never do.
They never do. And then, man, thank you for, subscribing and following. We got a really good following so far. For 7 episodes in, Dion?
Yeah, man.
For 7 episodes in?
I'm rooting for a 100th episode. Hopefully we can make this happen.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think we'll do it. You make it really easy. Like, you do everything. I just have to get here. And I struggle. I'm like, damn, I'll be there at 10, 10:15, 10:20. What you doing tomorrow? What you doing tomorrow? Like, so if anything is raggedy, it's 100% me. Do it there. And then I'm sure everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I wish we could show what we're watching. Dion has this relaxing. It's just a bunch of sea creatures I've never seen before. And I wish we could show you behind us. I could just talk about this stuff. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, Pat does his Pat
Should I turn this off?
I want to see
because we're looking at ourselves like, oh, what is that? Yeah. It's so distracting. Because we look at ourselves like, yeah. So the understand. Oh,
but I'm like, I've never seen this. Yeah, what is that stingray thing with a mouth? Yeah, it's the little Nemo fish. We're just gonna narrate so people can't see.
Yeah. They are left in the dark. This is what it sounds like when Cam is talking off camera. All you hear is, and everybody's quiet like,
what's happening right now?
Yeah. Because she had came in on
Cam is saying.
Now sometimes y'all don't even tell her what he was saying. Like, oh, really?
Yeah.
She died?
Yeah.
When?
That's crazy. Yeah. What's today? Right. All right. So the people are asking for us to go live a lot. Okay. So what I'm thinking, Dion,
doing it now?
No.
Oh.
Well, first, I don't know how hard it is for us to put something up live and still go on. I don't know exactly what that looks like, but it's what people are asking for. Also, me and you talked about doing a karaoke night.
Hey,
and so absolutely. I was wondering, and I'm going to ask this now while you're here.
Okay.
Is there a way to put up the karaoke and a video and like a YouTube thing where people can actually see the lyrics and with us or whatever it is? Or
not without a switcher.
I'm asking now, guys. Not without. Okay, we don't need
not without a switcher unless the camera's facing the TV.
Okay.
And we're standing next to it.
Okay.
And they'll see our backs.
And then, unless we face forward singing, then you got to know the words. That's true. Because then the words will come out. We'll figure it out. But Dion...
Why karaoke? That was so random.
I was talking about it in the live. And then I was like, yo... Because I'm always singing in the live. I'm always going into hitting a high note. And people like... But, so I was like, yo, we should do a karaoke night in the live. They were like, yeah, we should do a karaoke night. And I was like... So what I'm thinking is that maybe we'll set up either a challenge of getting this many subscribers or maybe this many Patreon subscribers, and then we'll do it like that once we hit a certain number.
I love it.
Either we'll start doing the lives, or we'll start doing a karaoke night, maybe like once a month or something.
I love
like
it.
that. Something like that. You know, we'll have to talk in detail about it, but
yeah.
This is what we talk about in the lives. If you guys don't know, come join me at Live-ish at 5-ish. We have our town hall meetings for all C- citizens. Live-ish at 5-ish. I think I'm going to start doing Monday through Thursday at 5-ish. Monday-ish through Thursday-ish. I'll be on for like 2 hours, man. Very often I'm on for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. So y'all want to go pay all these other comedians, you know what I'm saying, to go do 45 minutes maybe. I'm doing 2 hours.
Yeah, it is.
For how much? For free.
Have you Googled, can we go live together on YouTube?
No.
See, man, you
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you talking on I did, but YouTube doesn't have it where like IG does it. They don't have a thing where we can go live like that. We have to like hook it up. But like Tahir, when he was doing Zoom with the homies, they were doing that live, right?
That's right, yeah. But it was it's still a streaming, I think it's through StreamYard, and then you can connect YouTube with
cool.
Yeah,
because I'm down to do those. I just have to do some more research in there. So yeah, man, we're gonna try to take it to another level.
I gotta turn this off, man.
Turn which off? Nah, bro, he's swimming in the flowers.
No, because I have a feeling like when we having the conversation, like and then I'm like, so that's when my father touched me. You look like this.
What is that?
You looking like, do you hear what I said, Chaz?
Your father touched you in a manatee as he swept by.
I wish I could show y'all because if y'all look it up, if you get a chance, go on YouTube and type in 4K. What's it called? It's called 4K aquarium videos.
Aquarium 4K.
When I'm flexing my studio to people, showing them like a scout to show what it looks like, I usually have it up there to kind of complement the space. They're like, oh, what's this? Oh.
What size TV is this? I need this size TV.
This is 75.
That's a 75?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Dion living a good life, guys. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not.
I'm not saying I'm not doing well because I'm kind of killing this.
You know, me out here, I'm flexing them.
No, you're doing great, man. This whole space is... Dion's got to give you guys a tour of the space.
Yeah. I do need to do a video tour of the space, like a little slow motion. Ooh.
Oh, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, one of those. Oh, that's fire. I'm hyped already.
Yeah.
All you did was some sound effects and emotion.
Yeah, it's called speed ramp videos.
Oh, that's what that is? No, I'm so...
Yep.
I always tell Dion how I hate how talented he is.
I hate how talented I am.
It's ridiculous.
Let me ask you this.
Dion can rap, draw, direct, write, perform, edit.
Yeah.
Like what's the thing that you play the instruments?
I do not. I haven't even tried.
Loser.
I have a piano. I just never even tried.
Oh, yeah. But you'll probably be really good at it.
Probably because I'm really good with beats. I'm really good with rhythm, of cadence, and knowing how to stay on beat. Something that I'm not good at.
There we go. Give me that.
I'm not good at reading.
Okay.
We've had this discussion. I've been fired before. You've seen that before, right?
From what?
I've been fired from reading a script. Remember?
Oh, well, that's gonna happen.
I remember that, man. That hurt.
Who fired you from that?
Either Clayton or Bentley.
It's probably Clayton.
Yeah,
it happens. When you're doing a table read
painful.
And you're not used to reading out loud.
Yeah.
It's because you got to practice. People always talk about how fast I read. I'm like, because I do this every day. I read out loud fast every day. And sometimes you still stumble even when you're in a habit, but because it's really hard to get, because it's not just reading.
Right. You got to be in character.
You got to be in character. You got to hit the timing because the jokes come in different timings, the inflections. You got to know how to sell somebody else's joke, somebody else's. Like you gotta know how to perform that thing on a first time read.
Come on, cold read,
entire script. You don't really know, and we do a lot of stuff where it's new characters, so you don't necessarily know somebody's, what they're thinking in their brain.
You know if it's like a punchline of threes,
right.
So
it's really tough. Because then you got let me try that again. Somebody's like, dog, you're ruining. This is supposed to be funny.
Yeah, man. I remember like just.
I've been fired. It happened.
You know what's funny is I don't know how I got fired. I thought I was killing. That's the worst because I had this little. I was trying to do a Jamaican accent, but I started to sound like Dracula, and everyone's laughing at my accent, and then And they was like, hey, turn off the accent. Let's just do it regular. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was starting to regular. I'm reading. We're going back and forth. When I seen a paragraph, I said, oh. like one line I can kill it. Like, what you mean it's my mama?
All right.
Hey, back up, punk. They be like, whoa. Okay, officer, listen. When I came in from Chicago, I said one thing. Get home by 4:00, right. and it's like, oh.
And you go, oh, wait, hold on, he's angry. I saw exclamation. Get home by 4:00. Then you come. Oh, he calmed back down. Yeah, it's a lot to go through. Also, the trick is you got to kind of read ahead, right? You got to kind of read ahead of where you are. Yeah, you're like, okay, let me find my character. Or read it on your own piece. You can kind of go back and be like, all right, I got a gap before I need to come back. And you go back, and then you got to kind of do this balance. So,
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that numerous times, but we'll be like, let's keep reading. I'm like, I'm not 10 pages ahead.
And then our brains are just natural. Like, we're going to recognize a word where, like, if I see AGA, I'm going to think it's again and not aghast, right? So my brain is already like aghast.
Yeah.
Like, our brains are like, bro, like, our brains are like Google. Our brains are like, is this what you're looking for?
I got you.
Like, no, I'm trying to read. Let me sound it out. And you can't be in there like, especially, man, you hit a word that you don't know, or you never seen, you be like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Soliloquy? I've never seen the word soliloquy spelled out. I've never, if you show me the word soliloquy, I'm going to be like, bro, soliloquy, idiot.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not act like
I remember when I seen Aisle for the first time, my brain said, doom, doom, doom. Like the window sound when it came off. I was like, Isley?
Isley?
Oh, boy.
Because there's Isle as in like those islands, right? Like there's SLE.
Oh, yeah, that one too.
Right? And so then there's like Isle 5.
Yeah.
AISLE.
That's disrespectful.
You like the Isles.
That word is a prank.
It's Aisha. It's like Aisha.
Yeah.
But then it's
ISL.
Or you can't sound out words in English.
No. I mean some of them, but they hit you with the crossover, like ooh twing twing, twing twing, double cross.
That J is silent. So on the live, we have a run ongoing joke about salmon, right, versus almonds. Okay. Salmon, right? So I go, there's no silent L's anywhere. So why is it not salmon?
Salmon.
It was like it's salmon.
Salmon.
I go, oh, but you say almonds. Not all almonds, right? I go, there's words, and it will just be like it's Solomon, not Samamon, right? Wow. I go, there's no silent L's, but people will be fancy as hell and try to tell you what words are,
right?
Because all of a sudden there's no there's like pecan versus pecan,
right?
I go, who in the hell do you think you are saying pecan?
Yeah,
like that's pecan. What kind of fancy?
Come on. You know what's funny? We say it differently.
Pecan.
When you say it for the nuts, but when you say the pie, you say pecan.
Pecan pie? Pecan pie?
You have any pecans?
You got pecan pie?
Pecan pie.
I would like a pecan.
So, you like pecan pie?
Nah.
Oh, man.
Not really. First off, I'm going to eat most things. Let's just be there. I'm a big sweet potato pie fan. I'm a pumpkin pie guy. Like, I'll eat it. But if you give me sweet potato pie,
I can't even tell the difference.
Oh, you're tripping.
I can't tell the difference between sweet potato and pumpkin pie.
Most pumpkin pies don't have flavor.
You mean pumpkins don't have flavor?
Well, yeah. Well, most pumpkin pies don't have flavor. But sweet potato pies...
But you can add the same flavors of sweet potato into a pumpkin pie.
But a sweet potato doesn't taste like a pumpkin. They have different flavors in general.
What I'm saying is pumpkin...
Why'd you say it like that? Like... Listen, dummy.
No, because you said I can definitely taste sweet potato, but it's a lot of the flavoring that you add to get that sweet potato flavor. You can add those same flavors to the potato. I mean, to the pumpkin. You want that pumpkin pie?
somebody heard pumpkin pie and drove.
Man, we gotta sell at Costco. You can add those same flavors to the pumpkin pie, and it tastes exactly the same.
What? No, you can add the same flavors, but you're not going to get pumpkin. It tastes like sweet potato.
All right.
You can be like, oh, I can taste cinnamon, nutmeg, and pumpkin. But you're not going to be like, yo, who put the sweet potato flavoring in this pumpkin pie? Unless somebody does that.
I guarantee you can make a tofu pie that tastes exactly like sweet potato. You know what's funny? Funny though? Have you ever had pumpkin as a pumpkin? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What does it taste like?
It's not that great. It's kind of like a squash.
Really?
Is pumpkin a squash?
I think it is. It might be a.
Now that makes it looks like a deformed
inside
squash. Right. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly because we used to do the pumpkin seeds all the time, right? And then that was a big thing, making your jack-o'-lantern and whatnot, right? And then my mom would either like cook it up somehow, or she never did the pumpkin pie straight from the pumpkin.
Is it wet inside? I mean, of course it's gushy, but is it entirely solid of pumpkin insides filling?
Yeah, it's like a filling, and then it gets kind of stringy-ish. You know what I mean? But it's not like.
Why would you eat it like that, like a fruit?
Why would you?
Why were you eating it like a fruit?
I was trying it.
You bought a pumpkin just for the inside?
We were doing this as kids, doing a jack-o'-lantern. So you got to cut the pumpkin, you take all the stuff out, and then you carve it.
So you were just testing it out?
Have you never carved a pumpkin?
Yes, but I haven't tried the inside.
Yeah, I was trying. Because I'm like, it's a vegetable, I believe. So I was like, that is plain.
Oh, boy.
You know?
If pumpkin pie and sweet potato pie are always synonymous with each other, why don't they have sweet potato spices and lattes? You know what I'm saying?
There probably is somewhere.
Or, you know what I'm saying? They always like pumpkin spice season, pumpkin spice.
It's pumpkin spice. I use a pumpkin pie spice for my coffee. I put it in with the grounds, and it's great.
Is it sweet?
I don't know if it's sweet per se. Sweet. It is sweeter for sure. Yeah. So yes.
I've tried to weed my way from sweetening my coffee up. I only add cream now.
Like milk cream, like heavy cream, or like the vanilla sugar stuff?
No, just cream, just like a half and half, or no sweet. Yeah, just heavy cream.
Yeah, I do that. I usually don't ever use sugar. I hardly ever use cream when I do in my coffee. Usually I just drink it black, and I just be like, "Hey, man, you just take it."
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do like the blonde roast. I can do that straight up. The pike roast at Starbucks.
Yeah.
But the blonde roast, smooth down.
I love how Starbucks is the nightclub for the morning.
Yeah.
It's just like, you shouldn't be drinking this.
Starbucks lines are too long for this. I make better coffee at the crib to be in that long line.
You be like, God, I am paying.
People wake up early to go to Starbucks to pay.
$6.
Bro, like my Americano went up to $4. My blonde Americano. And then my blonde latte went up to $6. I was like, I can't even do this no more.
The gas prices. What you
I gotta
gonna
make
do?
this.
What you gonna do?
I make my own espresso at home. Here I am now.
Yeah.
Oh man. Trying to make this.
Yeah. And it definitely feels like this is fun. This is an event. This is something I should do. I feel special holding a cup of Starbucks in my hand. I feel like I can start my day off versus like, man, I had to do it myself in a normal cup.
I enjoy making because I got the little grinder. Like,
yeah.
Grind that
Grind it
up.
yourself.
Sprinkle around.
Get the fresh beans.
Let it waft in your nostrils.
Yeah.
And then you grind it. You come back. I bring my wife a cup. There you go. Also, I had the little what do you call the thing? The little
I got that too.
Right. So then when I do the milk, you know what I mean? I have that up, let it all
frothy.
thick, the frothy.
Yeah.
And I be thick. You tell me that, then I might sprinkle some pumpkin pie cream on top of the. Because know with
so about the
so with heavy cream, if you whip it enough, it could damn near be like whipped cream. Right, so I'll let it go nice and thick, and then I'll pour either if I'm feeling fancy, I'll put the cream in, and then I'll pour the coffee on top and let it just evolve, or I'll put the pumpkin spice in or whatever, and then let it do it.
Yep, I made a perfect cup of coffee.
You was like, God damn,
and then I was like, I gotta get another cup, and it wasn't the same.
He's like, what did I
do? What did I do wrong and right at the same time?
Yeah.
You still eat fried foods like fried chicken and stuff?
I haven't had fried chicken. We were just talking about this, me and Yo. I haven't had fried chicken in. Wait. If you count, because it's not like fried. If you like, I've had Wingstop, but it's not deep fried. Mm-hmm. So if you're talking about deep fried, like Kentucky Fried Chicken deep fried, then I haven't had fried chicken in a long time, or fried fish in years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to,
but
fried foods breaks my face out.
Oh.
You know, and so anytime I have French fries,
really,
like I can do, like McDonald's fries. They would, like anything that's really hard, crispy, it's gonna tear me up.
So any fries can get away with? Like, can you do baked fries?
I could probably do like In-N-Out fries, but they're trash to me.
Yeah.
So I would never ever do that to myself.
You can just sprinkle some Lowry's on there. That's doing too much.
Well, I can do like air fried stuff, but I won't. I just don't. I don't really eat potatoes like that, anyways. But I'll do like there's this cheese called halloumi, which you can actually fry. You can cook it and fry it.
Cooking cheese.
Yeah, so I'll cut up halloumi cheese, put it in the air fryer, and then if you season it, it's just like a mozzarella stick. It's wonderful. Okay. When I tell you it's just like a mozzarella stick, it's fire, bro. But it's all cheese with no fried stuff.
That don't sound great.
It's great.
That don't sound great.
What do you mean? A mozzarella stick?
Yeah, because I'm picturing the amount of mozzarella sticks as fries. So I'm thinking like you get like a whole plate.
It's like an order of mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, you got to get like 6.
Yeah, well, that's like what's an order of mozzarella sticks? Like 8, 6 to 8.
I think an 8 is a lot.
8's what I want. Man, these appetizers cost more than the meals.
Yeah,
you like $8.
Who decided $20? Appetizers? Who decided?
Restaurants.
And why an appetizer should be ready at the go? Because appetizers means this is something to keep you over until the real meal get here. So if I say I want some onion rings, it should be here.
First off, appetizers should be free, like bread.
Absolutely.
They should be like, here you guys go. Here's just a starch. But people would come and eat it and then leave.
But it should be like 1. It should be like here just to kind of, you just wet the beak a little bit.
Like people come for like the bread. What you gonna eat? The bread. You gonna eat? There was this place back in Lansing called Fazoli's, and it was in time, but they'd give you free breadsticks all the time. We would come order some water or something like that, a lemonade, and they bring you breadsticks, and we'd be killing it. And that was the broke man, and then we'd be like, "Can we get some more breadsticks?" And they'd be like, "We kind of have to."
Yeah. Breadsticks.
Fazoli's.
Yeah, I know about Fazoli's. It's like a tomato. It's a tomato logo, right?
Oh, probably. I just remember it was green.
Yeah, green. And it's a tomato logo, and there's like a green around it.
Yeah, I wonder if it's still there. Was Fazoli's still up? Anybody from Lansing?
Let's hear some of your restaurants in Langston. That's not out here now.
First off, it's Lansing.
Lansing. What I say?
Langston. Ugh. Except for Langston Hughes. Sorry. But I always say Lansing, you know what I mean? So that's probably why it sounds like that. Bro, I just remember like...
That's not out here in L.A.
I don't know but so one I grew up on I used to love in Lansing was... I remember they used to do this New York cheesecake, which was my stuff. Cheddar's was a spot. And then Cheddar's burned. They rebuilt it, and everybody said it wasn't...
Hold on, is this one franchise?
Cheddar's? I don't know. I don't know if it's a franchise.
So you say it burned, so they
burned down. They had a fire. This is like... Shoot, I was still.
Yeah, I was talking about like franchises. I ain't talking about like a mom and pop spot.
Well, I don't think it was I'm pretty sure there's more because there was like those buffet spots. Like it was Ryan's, which is not a Ryan's anymore. But I don't know what it became now. Ponderosa and
Ryan's and Old Country Buffet.
Buffets, and there was another spot. Ryan's turned into something. I just Fire Mountain. I don't know. I just can't remember.
Bankrupt.
And then so one of the places I loved. It was the Turkey Man. That was just what he went by. Turkey Man. And so he used to be at the Michigan State games all the time. So you couldn't just always find him. But he had a spot right down the street from us off of Waverly and Michigan or Saginaw. I think it was Saginaw.
Turkey Man.
Yeah, turkey. So you would just get these giant, it was like soul food and giant turkey legs. I'm a big turkey leg fan, you know. So I would walk in there and be like, let me get these 2 turkey legs, some macaroni and cheese. But he closed down. Magic Johnson was supposed to bring him out to L.A. Now, I guess it never happened. So I think now you can only get Turkey Man if he's still around at the Michigan State games.
That's not a great name,
bro. It's just Turkey Man.
Yeah.
And you would walk up in there and it's just let me get a turkey leg, fam.
Yeah.
One of them big old giant State Fair turkey legs.
I know you're talking about. I want to know, how do you assemble that? Like, how do you gather? Like, where do you get these turkey legs from? Like, you go into
turkey farm.
Yeah. You want the whole thing, just the legs.
And then I would go to what I was doing before when we first got the air fryer, which I need to do again, was I would just make turkey wings. Because I was like, man, forget these 100 wings.
Yeah.
I would get 3 giant turkey wings.
I feel like they're too gamey. I don't like turkey.
What?
I feel like it's like the skin is kind of like, it gets in your teeth.
Wait, which part of the turkey you talking about? The legs?
The skin part. and I feel like cooking it,
the skin,
it doesn't. It feel like it's chewy, like it's not like flaky.
I feel like you've had
some chewy.
Well, are you
turkey.
comparing it to like regular or like deep fried? I didn't do the deep fried. Anything's gonna be better, right? But are you talking like deep fried or just like compared to like a regular chicken leg?
I don't know what to do. I've had a barbecued
Right.
chicken leg. I mean turkey leg.
Yeah, but you never had a deep fried turkey leg.
No.
It's probably amazing. Because if you compare it to fried, I'm sure it's different. But since I've never had a fried, I feel like the chicken and turkey is pretty much close to the same. I don't notice a huge, except for like they're bigger. I love turkey legs way more than chicken legs. If I could go to KFC and get a bucket of chicken legs, I would do that.
Chicken legs.
Yeah, I'd be like, how many? So 12? Can I get a 12 piece of turkey?
So
turkey legs.
Out of all the turkeys, you like the legs?
Oh yeah, the legs. I mess with the wings too.
No, you said out of all the turkeys, which one you had to choose?
Between the leg and the
all of them. All the
I'm
pieces.
gonna take the leg because I like the handle. You know what I mean? I can
Yeah.
drive with it. I can do whatever. I can write while I'm I can beat somebody. Fuck up with a turkey leg.
We took this chicken apart. Like this, we have every single part of that body,
Bro,
of the
and last thing, here's another spot. Munchies. I don't know if Munchies is still around or not, but Munchies was soul food, fried. We used to get fried gizzards. Man, it'd be like popcorn chicken, bro.
I remember that.
I don't know what a gizzard is. I just knew it was like this and fried.
Yep.
It was delicious, bro. I don't know, a handful.
in my mouth.
So Munchies was always fire. Munchies is probably still. I used to get the fried fish in there. Munchies, man, underappreciated out there. What else is out there?
You guys have Friendlies?
No, I never heard.
Or Frisch's Big Boy?
No, Frisch's.
Yeah.
You know it's underappreciated
Frisch's,
in
what?
general. Honey baked ham as a restaurant.
Yes.
You can go in there and get a giant ham sandwich. Yeah, there's a couple. There's one I need to go more. But I remember last thing I think off of Saginaw. Yeah. I would go in there and be like, yo, let me get this honey baked. Hey, would you like some? Just give me 2 sandwiches.
Yeah. Another place is underappreciated because they sell Thanksgiving all year long.
Yeah.
Boston Market.
Boston Market also
underappreciated. People only want to take advantage of them when it comes to catering and Thanksgiving.
But all year long,
they sell Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving food. Would you like some cranberry sauce?
And Maria's Calendar.
Yep. I like Maria's meatballs. That's what I go for.
Oh, someone's calling me.
Oh, snap. Dion looked at his watch again. He don't know where it's
Yeah.
Who's calling me? Oh.
Let me do the traditional.
Fancy. I got a phone call. Let me just... Hello. Yeah, it's like a spy. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm on the podcast.
I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Just Huh? You wearing what?
You text me?
You wearing what?
You text me?
Hold on, girl. Hold on. I don't want the erection. I'm on camera. I'm getting the erection right now. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Meet me in 2. Chaz, you gotta go.
That got dark quick.
It's over.
Hold on.
Full view. Look, Dion got his legs all open. Now you gonna get this erection on camera. As Dion say, show him the girth, baby.
I just realized I had like 15 text messages. Oh boy.
I like how Dion was in there. I can hear the other person. Hello.
Oh, you heard it?
She said, what that D do? On the podcast.
Have you ever like hurt someone on the conversation? Like if I answer the phone, but it's like how it happened. You hear everything, and then you have to act like they're not getting cussed out.
You guys are like,
they're like, "What the fuck are you?" You be like,
I always gotta turn mine down. I'm like, hold on.
And then they were like, "You good?" He was like,
I've called people up on the speaker a lot. I'm a speakerphone guy.
Yeah.
I definitely like, man, you know that mother. Yeah, I'll be like, because you gotta go. Hey, what's up, man? I'm in the car with.
Yeah.
Just riding with such and such.
Right.
And sometimes I just, what's up, bro? Man, let me tell you about Dion, man.
Yeah.
This mother.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
He's in the car.
Then you be like, oh yeah. You ain't tell me those. Man, I'll call y'all back.
Yeah. You remember the childish things we used to do in
Dion hit my arm hard as Every time.
Every time. In high. Next to your neck, like. Remember in high school, you call people in three-way to get stuff out. You be like, it's such a bitch move. You be like, so hey, what's going on with you and Mark, man? Y'all together or not? And then the girl's on the phone listening to her. You're just sitting like, this nigga calling me. Like, hey, so y'all broke up or not? Yeah, we been broke up, man. His feet stink. You like,
oh yeah.
And then it's like,
somebody, you off the phone? that was me. Like, am I three-way? You asked him on three-way?
Yeah, am I three-way? My own three-way? Because the good thing is now they know when you calling somebody, it's like conference call. Right. They'll let you know there's a conference call.
It was sneaky move.
Yeah. Man, I broke up somebody, not on purpose.
You don't know. You getting set up.
I broke up somebody and I feel bad because my boy Mark was like, hey man, she's been kind of distant with me. See if she likes me or not. Like, are we still together? So I was like, all right. He said, call her on three-way. So I was like, so all I said was, hey, I thought, what's been going on? She was like, oh my gosh, dude, I've been trying to avoid Mark. And I was like, I was just going to say, like, see what she's going through. I wasn't trying to get information.
She came right out with it.
Yeah, she was like, she's like, I'm just avoiding it, and this happened, and this, and then he gonna go to her like, Roger had me on three-way. I was like, you a bitch,
bro. You're not supposed to out me. You can't out the source, bro.
Yeah, I was hurt.
She was hurt too.
Yeah,
I trusted you.
Yeah, I was a betrayer.
I know. I didn't know it was gonna hit my friend too. I just want y'all to be happy.
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be something like, I'm kind of going through some of my grandma. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should talk to him because
this guy.
Yeah, she was like, it's him. And I was like, should I hang up? I was like, but this is getting good.
Do you like gossip? Be honest.
I do. I do like gossip, but I like to keep it.
Like, do you like celebrity gossip or all kind of gossip?
Not celebrity gossip.
You like, what is Kim and Kanye up to now?
No.
Have
you been keeping up though?
Me?
I have been keeping up, but I love.
I just heard Kanye's song talking about you beat up Pete Davidson. I was like,
that's old news right now, brother.
You're 45, Kanye. Just grow up, bro.
Yeah,
it's time for Kanye to grow up.
Yeah, so
I love the guy.
But what I have heard though, from that, this is new. Kim and like Kanye is like had this whole.
I heard the TikTok thing I heard.
Right. He's like, but it's called Kim and North, I think. Her TikTok name is called Kim and North.
Okay.
So it's Kim featuring her daughter. He's like, she shouldn't be on there. And then he's like, Kim is like, Kanye West, like, stop. I'm the primary user of this. I'm doing this for, to give her sponsorships and all that stuff. He's like, but I feel like I should have some sort of say-so if my child is on the internet or not. This is not cool. Like, this is not co-parenting. This is not, this and this. Like, why? I said she shouldn't be on there, and you said she is. Like, this is not really. So it's kind of going back and forth. Like, why are y'all doing this outwardly versus talking to each other? I was like y'all are just like, I am worried of Kanye.
Well, I'm sure that it starts off with them talking to each other. But they're so quick to bring it like on social media. I'm like, why are y'all posting this stuff like that? That I don't get.
Yeah,
because I'm sure it starts off talking. I'm sure he's just not like, I don't want you doing this over social. But also, they live in a circus,
right?
Like they are the traveling circus that goes from town to town, outlet to outlet to get attention. They thrive off of attention.
Yeah,
right. Both of them do. Right. They're both egomaniacs. We know Kanye is a huge egomaniac.
Absolutely.
I think Kim used egomania as a business. I don't think she's necessarily. First off, I give so much love and respect to Kim Kardashian in general because I hate when people call her a hoe. Because I've had girls on camera who aren't popular, and I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm going like when people talk about she did this and this, and she made her career off of hoe, and I'm like, this is really impressive, honestly.
Yeah. Like
seriously, she made an entire $1 billion industry off of one sex tape.
Yeah.
She wasn't even great in it.
Right.
It was Ray J chewing gum in the camera.
Chewing gum in the camera.
That's all I was like, come on, bro, move.
Yeah.
Making it about you. But anyways, I go, and you got the whole family on. You got extras. People who they dated got famous.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like off of a sex tape?
Yeah.
Bro, people can say whatever they want. And it's talking about how many people she's dated or married. I'm like, no one talks about Jennifer Aniston, calling her a hoe. No one calls Taylor Swift a hoe. Right. I was like, there's all these people out there who go from serial daters and serial daters. Every time Taylor Swift dates somebody, it's a new hot track.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
People got to just stop dating her.
Right.
And she won't release an album. Right? But I go, she catches so much heat because she goes, well, I live in a public eye. Like, I make my money being in a public eye. Right. Right? So I don't ever get mad at her. She goes, attention is a business. Mm-hmm. You're right? Yeah. Like, that's one of the things people sell, from commercials to IG. YouTube right now, there's an ad people saw to see this. Attention sells. So she's a great business woman. Absolutely. And she uses herself. She takes all the heat. She takes so much heat from pressure. Right. I mean, from people. And she's never talked about, I'm having suicidal thoughts. She's never taken her sabbatical, taking a break from IG or Twitter. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think at this point, you can kind of have
she's
people monitor.
Strong, I think. Yeah.
Right. You can have people monitor your social media. She can see what she wants.
Yeah.
She could probably have a burner account. And she don't see the truth of what people are saying. How'd I get a goddamn fly in here?
How'd you get a fly in here? Man. That mug came through the ceiling ducts.
That mug is huge.
Yeah, he was a big boy too. He was like, that's how you know a fly's been around for a long time. To be big, like, would you just been eating
slow?
No. Well, you can smack them with your hand. But they still live because they big.
He came across the camera like a Batman cape. Like, all y'all see was black. Like, what was that?
Then I was like, oh, snap.
y'all in here podcasting. Wipe his
shit off his mouth. No, I think that like Kanye has a different ego. Mm-hmm. Kanye's ego is grown from a childhood.
He's a child.
Yeah,
he's a child.
It's time to grow up, bro.
Man, you see the thing we did about can y'all please tell Kim to give me the address to my child's birthday party? I'm driving around trying to figure it out, and she won't let me get the address of where they're going to be. Next video was like, thank you, Travis. What's his name? Travis Scott. Thank you, Travis Scott, for giving me the address.
Stop outing people.
I was like, dude, why would you? He's like, because now I get to see my child and create memories of my child's birthday. Thank you. I'm heading there now. I was like, dude, why would you do this?
Here's the thing. Okay. I know that they're at odds. Okay. I hate talking about this stuff. I know that they're at odds, right? But yet, Kanye has a point. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to put, like, to not be invited to, unless you have a restraining order, to not be invited to your child's birthday is crazy. Mm-hmm. I also think about this is that, you know, Kim has her whole family. Yeah. You know what I mean? We all know that Kanye's mom was his biggest. I don't know his relationship with his father, if he was even around. You never hear Kanye talk about any. I think he talked about a cousin once in an album who somebody tried to hold his laptop for money. Right? Yeah. So I don't know what his family dynamic is like. But I just know that the people that he loves most, his mom is passed, and it's got to be his kids. Mm-hmm. Right? So I don't know how much that messes with him, but I know for me, if me and Yo were to split, I'd be like, hey, all that is great. When we're together, like birthdays, holidays, Christmas, until a certain age, like we can get aside ourselves and make it about them. To not get invited, and we don't know Kim's side because maybe she did, right? Invite him or something like that, and you lost it. I don't know. But I just go, to not get invited to your kid's birthday when the whole world knows but you, right? That's gotta suck.
I don't think the whole world, but I think the inner circle knew. But what if it was one of those
things? The whole world knows because it's gonna be on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, but what if it was one of those things of like, I come to the party, but if that nigga Pete Davidson come out, I'm gonna knock his ass out on site. And then she's like, okay, well, I gotta reschedule and put a different location because that's not cool.
Bro, why is Pete Davidson at the kids' party? If he's there, I don't know.
But what if Kanye ever said that?
I agree with Kanye on that.
But what if he just said that, as in like I didn't even say he's coming. You just assumed he's coming.
I'm just letting you know how I'm feeling off top.
And it's like, if he comes, I'm knocking his ass out.
I'm letting you know right away.
Now I can't invite you.
Now you can't invite Pete.
Because you're being erratic.
Now you can't invite Pete. I'm this child's father.
I am 40 years old. I am a 40-year-old billionaire. You're telling me I can't invite a woman to my... I can't invite a friend. I never said boyfriend. A friend to my daughter's birthday party.
Bro, look at this setup from Kanye. When Kim did SNL... I hate talking about this. When Kim did SNL, right? She kisses Pete Davidson on it. Kanye was there.
He was.
Yeah, he was in the audience. Right. She said she invited him to come because he wanted to know some Kanye's the genius and blah, blah, blah. So then you watch this dude kiss and now you guys start dating while you're going through a divorce, right? So I'd be like, I feel super set up.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden you kissing this, how long has this been going on, right? So now, or was that kiss the spark that started everything, okay? So for one, I'm already like, bro, you're already on my radar because that was treacherous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And remember even like when Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt broke up? I mean, although Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt, because Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt did a movie.
Yeah.
And then Jennifer Aniston's like, you did one movie with this.
And started a family with
a whole family. And I'm on the out.
Yeah.
You know, so I get if that's, I already have a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
And I probably shook your hand, Pete. I was there. You probably told me you like my music. Pete Davidson had did a whole thing before that about we missed the old Kanye or make Kanye great again.
Yeah,
right.
That was like 2000.
Right. Yeah. So I go. There's already Kanye's been on SNL a few times.
Right. But are you on Kanye West's side?
I'm about like, some things.
As in,
we know Kanye can get childish for sure.
Yeah.
Is usually in that space because I hate the way he's even always like him and J. Cole had a convo before and he like posted it on Twitter. He was like, "Yo, just on the phone," and J. Cole was like, "That's exactly what I'm talking about. Stop posting. You don't have to post."
What did he say? What happened?
Because like they had some kind of beef, whatever, and then he said they were having a combo.
Yeah.
And so kind of he didn't post a phone call. He just posted like on the phone with J. Cole. And J. Cole's like, "This is exactly the issue. Why are you telling people we're on the phone? No one needs to know."
Right.
But also Kanye's brain is rattled, bro. Like this dude goes through whatever he goes through. Because you'll see him, even with him and Jay-Z, you can't fall out with Jay-Z.
Right. And he's always, I kind of feel like
Jay-Z
you and Kanye are the same person. You can't tell me what to do.
Well, I definitely see similarities from music, like from his music journey. Because for a guy who always felt undervalued, overlooked.
Absolutely.
I get all that 100%. I don't have that thing of like that. I told y'all. I don't have that.
But if everything, because you have a good stance on things, and if everything comes together perfect, full circles, like I was telling y'all since 2018 that I had a plan. The plan worked out. Once you get to a point of you are shooting 100% from the free throw lines, like, see, this is what I'm saying.
Right.
Now you start missing 5 years from now. It's like, no. I've been a genius before that. So it's like, yeah, but now you got to make some adjustments because you like evolution has happened. Now you got to, no, I'm right. I've been right for the past 6 albums. And it's like,
here's what I think happens. I think Kanye's very far away from the streets, right? Like he grew up in that. He used to be, in the frats, and he was the people's champ for a long time.
Yeah.
Right. And so he got, I think, so far away from the people. Is that when he's like, yo, this is, but now he became all about how I'm feeling. It's very isolated. Even him going to Wyoming and everybody had to come out to him. He was just and people are willing to do that because he's Kanye, right? Yep. But he did this whole big isolation thing. And I'm like, well, you're going to lose. Because for me, when I listen to the Kanye since like Yeezy and all this other stuff, like we've had a falling out musically, right? In most ways. Right. I just go like, I just don't, we're different now.
Yeah.
Like we were the same cats. And I feel like we're very different. I do have my stances on most things. What I always try to do is listen to people's emotion. Not necessarily what they say, but I try to listen to people's emotions, how they're feeling. Because that speaks way more than what they actually say. I know if somebody's mad and they go, that's that bullshit, blah, blah, blah. I go, there's an emotion. You're trying to say something, but your emotions are overwhelming your thoughts right now.
And it's too cloudy.
It's too cloudy.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Every time he says something erratic, I'm like, I know what you're trying to
say.
There's
something behind. Right.
Right. But you said it wrong.
And I always felt like I spoke Kanye. Right. I'm always just like, well, this is what because when he's talking about North and the TikTok, I don't put my daughter on social media. You know that, right? Sure. And if Yo started doing it, it's a combo. I'm like, hey, why are you putting her on this right now? Like, we've talked about it because I think over time, as I watch these other kids in YouTube, I go like, bro, if you can get paid to play with your child, That's crazy.
Right.
That's great. Yeah, you expose them to different things, but from the parents that I've seen, they move out of Hollywood. So it's one thing to make a kid grow up in Hollywood into the business where it's a social media storm that the Kardashians live in. And it's one thing, these other cats, they do other videos out in New Jersey. They have all this land. I'm like, nobody knows these people.
Right.
You can homeschool.
Right. But you understand this is the difference between you.
Right.
And Kim Kardashian. She is in the light.
She's in the light.
And she's like, if I can get another check from my daughter, and I can literally pass that on to her.
It's a family business.
Absolutely.
And I understand that, and I'm not necessarily mad at it, but you have to give some respect to the father also. Sure. She's like, I think she's too young. Let's make a plan.
Right.
Let's maybe set some parameters that she's emotionally given, or let's make sure there's therapists around. Like, let's make sure, like, monitored. Yeah, because who knows? Eventually, man, you see these kid stars, bro.
Right.
A lot of these kid stars that grew up, and some don't always make it out sane or normal. You know, I don't think there's some either leave completely.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think Kim is looking at the positive of TikTok and the internet, and then Kanye is looking for the worst, as in like people are going to make fun of her.
Yeah, or just say horrible stuff.
Horrible things.
How many times has Kim been at this? You whore.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
People are going, and you're protecting your child from like explicit things and content. And
there's a part that she's gonna make friends and go to school. So there's a part where you can say, well, she's not gonna look at these comments on my phone.
Right.
But it doesn't mean when she gets around somebody else that they're not going to look at that. Because you still got to explain the sex tape thing one day, right?
Yo, I'm sure there's
and it's going to be people at school going to be playing the mom's video like, damn, that's your mama, you know?
Yeah.
Especially for like the boys, right? I mean, I don't know if it's going to be worse or not, but I know me at 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, if someone did that, bro, you catching the wrath. You getting more than hands. You getting the bat. You get whatever I can grab because I'm fucking you up.
Why?
You know what I mean?
Why?
Because the disrespect you would show to me to play my mom, you disrespecting her and you disrespect me to do that on purpose. I'm like, you wrote down I would like an ass whooping, please.
What if they were looking at it themselves like, and he was like, what are y'all looking at? Nothing?
No, you go home and do that, bro. Don't do that at the school I'm at. Don't do that. You can go at home and don't come and bring that to me, nothing. You know? But you're always gonna have this thing about you. And maybe they think that enough money will protect them. You know, you can do whatever. Because I even look at Michael Jackson kids. I guess they're pretty normal.
You said
pretty normal.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't know anything about them, but you don't hear stuff.
Nothing.
So that's good.
Yeah, I don't think those are Michael Jackson's kids.
Well, they're not his children, but they're his kids.
I remember somebody said. I was like, man, I don't know. This can't be Michael Jackson's kids, man. No kids don't look like Michael Jackson. My homegirl said, Michael Jackson don't look like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson don't look like Michael Jackson.
That's a great point. But they don't have any Negro noses or lips or you get his voice, anything. That whole family can sing.
You can bleach your skin all you want. You still got them genes in you. You still got that DNA in you.
He's like, can I bleach his DNA too? Well, it's a new form, but I'm sure we could try.
Yeah, that baby did not come out biracial.
Nobody came out a hint of dark. Yeah. So, I go like, yeah, man, that's
when you got money, you can stop, you can shut up, you can try your best to do so much, man. I can imagine the pain Kanye West is going through because he's trying his best to buy his love back. And it's not working. He's trying his best to have his fan base, his base, like, yo, help me. Yo, come on. She's doing this. Do something. Attack her. But be very nice to her because he's still my child. You know what I'm saying? He's paying people to do stuff like he bought a house across the street.
Yeah.
He's doing too much with money, and I'm scared for him.
But I would buy a house across if I could. I also would buy a house because I want to be able to see her every day.
Sure.
Because there's a balance, bro. Like divorce has got to be tough, right?
Yes.
It's got to be hard for everybody. But I can imagine my biggest thing, even if Yo and me split, if she still lived in LA or whatever, I gotta go see her every day.
Yeah. I
gotta make a schedule. Like, well, they'll drop it off, even if it's a hangout for a little. Like, it's gonna hurt to not, and maybe not every day, right? But you live this life and you go like, this is my source of my love right now. I don't have the greatest. It's probably not music anymore as much. It's probably not fashion. Right. It's like this is my main source of love, and to lose this, Like I can't imagine, you know. So, like I said, I don't agree with the way he's doing things.
Sure.
At all, the way he's doing things, but how he feels, I get that 1,000%. I'm not mad at him for how he feels.
Yeah.
It's just the childness, bro. You be like, bro, just and then like Kanye's probably done all the counseling. We know he was on medication and stuff before. Yeah. I don't know if he comes in and out of it, but what can you say to him? Yeah. Who's gonna say something that it might stick at first, but you'll see him be like, oh, okay, I'm normal now. I've had this talk, and then we see him wild out later, and he might retract everything that he said. Yeah. So you go like, you can't do anything with it.
It's in pain, man.
You can't do anything with that type of person.
I pray for healing energy for Kanye West.
But he's always been that way.
And yes, but it's even like his mom it's embarrassing now. Yeah. It's also like because he's a hero. Like he comes in and out of like that's that genius I was looking for. That then is like that's why I think we should get rid of the clitoris because women has too much power. Just like what are you talking about?
Okay.
Slow down. What was you saying?
And then later on, he'll just be like, no, I didn't mean like get rid of the clitoris. It's the feeling behind it because it's a sensation, a pulsating sensation. It can plague us as a disease if we have too much pleasure. I was trying to use it as a, you'd be like, man, why don't you just like wait until you can articulate. He was saying something. He had to do some kind of community service thing, and he was doing a talk at this college years ago. And he was talking about the music industry, how you can own all your stuff, and we should, because of the internet. And everybody was like, here goes Kanye on a Kanye rant. And he was 1,000% correct. Yeah. He was so right. Sure. But I always said that Kanye lives in the future. Sure. He's always been like, hey, I'm over here. Oh, jeez. Well, you guys catch up. I'm not crazy. Right. You guys but emotionally, it's not there.
Instead of giving us verse by verse, he'd do a chapter, but he'd be bouncing all around. Right. Like I remember on Drink Champs, he was asking him a question, and he was and when I say he was all over the place, and he's saying things that normal people don't know. Like when I was talking to Pablo Giovanni, the head, HOND for the so-and-so. He a lot of people know this man, but he was the first one who created my album on a College Dropout, who's also the co-owner of the Detroit Lions. Right. Because when I was in Detroit,
he's just like
even though it's informative, you haven't answered the question. Yeah. And it's like, and then they be like, yo, and now they're tagging onto that, and he's like, yeah. So that's why people don't understand why I say I'm genius. I'm a god. And then he's like, Lauryn, this is a real question. He's like, Lauryn Hill was like, you're God like, but you're not the God. He was like, thank you, Lauren. You have to check me on that because we all need to be our own gods. Like, yeah, you're your own God, but you're not the God. Right. Like, you're God-like. He's like, but a lot of people don't have that mindset of being a God. We all have to be gods.
Kanye drunk his own ego juice. Remember there was a time he was trying to kill the ego?
What do you mean?
Like, he had, like, I'm such a big ego. He did this video. It was, like, this little thing. Do you remember that? He had, like, this little video of killing. It was this whole thing of being like, I gotta kill, like, my ego's my problem. I gotta kill my ego. And now he just goes, hey man, I have a big ego. Like, from the song, he just started embracing it, and he started becoming more of himself. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. But like, if I have a temptation of any kind, let's say the devil says, hey man, Chaz, here's all the cheesecake you want. All right? I go, cool, you can eat this cheesecake anytime you want to, have all the cheesecake you want. Okay, but here comes with that cheesecake. You get diabetes, you're going to gain weight. Here's all these other problems. And if I go, great, I'm going to go all in and eat cheesecake all the time for every meal, every lunch and dinner for the rest of my life. I know that comes with a set of problems. Right. Kanye said, I know this ego is a thing I should be battling. Right. I'm just going to go, like, this is who I am. I just got to go take it. And here comes all the bad things where you think, like, you're above all these other things. So now, Kim's like, no, you're not. Yeah. Like, you're not Lord, you're not God of any of this. Right. And I think he's having a problem. He's like, oh, I can't control this. Yeah. I can control all the music, all the fashion. Yeah. I can control everything.
You knew this when you met me.
Right. Yeah. But now he's like, I can't control my daughter being on TikTok. Yeah, it's gotta fuck with you.
I can imagine. Yeah, because
I can get anybody on the phone in the world, but I can't find my daughter's birthday party. That's gotta mess you up.
Yeah,
that's
because it's two billionaires fighting billionaires.
Right.
Because now you don't have them. You can't buy your way into.
Yeah. And Kanye's outmatched.
Problem.
He hasn't been divorced before. He's outmatched.
Yeah, she's
on number 4.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, he can't beat that. She was like, I've got
a whole team since they got married. It's like, are you ready?
Yeah,
he can't match.
So piggybacking off of the cheesecake thing, I would say.
Does that make sense? Was that too far of an analogy?
No. Because I'm piggybacking off of it. I feel like the doctor is telling Kanye West, do not eat cheesecake.
Yeah.
Because it's going to make you fat.
Right.
He's like, but it hasn't.
Right. But it hasn't.
And then he's fit for 20 years.
Right.
He looks great. Not knowing internally, his body's getting fucked up.
Because there's one thing, bro, to be like, I'm dope.
Right.
I'm like, dog, I'm so. Can't someone know
and
how
he
dope
is.
I am. Right.
And
but you feel like you're dope. Right. Mm-hmm. There's times I'm like, dog, I might be the greatest person on earth. I'm such a genius. Right. Mm-hmm. I call myself a genius all the time.
As you should.
Right. So, but it's also one of those things where I don't parade around and I go, hey, man, look, I'm not on IG. Look at my genius. Yeah. Like when I see people, they're like, I'm the best comedian, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dog, you're clearly not.
Right.
Because you wouldn't need this platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's one of those things where Kanye's just been telling people he's dope for so long. When he got the lore of a legend, he's trying to find what's beyond that.
Absolutely. That's perfect.
You know? And he's like...
Because he was an underdog for so long. And his whole first two albums was like, I'm telling y'all, I'm the greatest. And then when he finally got to that plateau, he's like, I told y'all, see? And then he started elevating more. And he's like, see, I'm telling y'all. And then like, just evolution, things change. Yeah. He gets married, he gets children. And it's like, now... he kind of lost his like
I felt
motive.
The same with music. It's like he brought back like the soul sound, right? He like the amount of stuff that he's done. He created a gang of artists. I don't know if there's Drake without him. I don't know if there's all the Drake underlings, right?
I don't know about Drake. I think that's more Lil Wayne.
No, far as talent, sound, Kanye and Andre 3000, I feel like made Drake because to be wholesome, clean. Because Lil Wayne's not that. Lil Wayne's like, I'm gonna do this lean. I'm gonna smash these girls.
You talking about content wise?
There's not. That's a lane that Drake could come in and he goes like, oh, there's a lane where I don't have to be a gangster. There's a lane where I don't have to go do drugs and sell that stuff, you know. And it was I only knew Andre 3000 and Kanye that I can think of Common, right? There's a few cats who go like, no, you don't have to go talk about street stuff,
right?
To go be successful. Kanye made a huge lane, of music that's positive,
just hoes
in that, right? So when I think about like Kanye reaching this plateau, even musically, he's like, what else can I do? I've done every sound in my head. So when he just started screaming on tracks, when you first listen to Yeezus, it's the first time it's like, oh, this is more experimental hip hop,
right?
Which a gang of cats then came on under that. People just make weird kind of beats and they yell on stuff.
What album you said? What are you doing?
Yeezus. I said, but when he did like Blood on the Leaves, I go, oh, there's Kanye.
Yeah.
When he did Bound, I go, oh, there's Kanye. That's off that album, right?
Yeah. So
then I go, but then what's the other one he did? The very first song, like
The Wolves, right?
Well, I think that's Life of Pablo.
Okay.
But which I know way too much of this cat's music because I go like, dog, you have hints where I go, he's a genius, but also I can't be mad at you for finding out what's next. Yeah. You're supposed to push.
Right. You got to challenge
yourself. You're supposed to push boundaries.
You don't want to put out the same album.
Right. And I go, hey, that might not be for me, but I know cats who love it.
Yeah.
You know, I know cats who love Donda. I just go like, oh, this is not for me anymore. You know, I've just sonically, I go like, I'm not a huge fan. Right. So I go, man, like I love what you're doing. I just hate how you're doing stuff.
I just wish he would have had writers. And kind of helped a new platform of artists, you know, get some new hot faces like, you know, Diddy did and Dre did.
Well, he did for a long time, like early. You know, he had Consequence and Rhyme Fest, and he put on Lupe, and he made Common. He gave it his biggest selling album. Not that he was big. Pusha T, 2 Chainz. Like these are cats that he signed, and they became bigger.
Well, I'm saying as in like we all know he can rap, but when you get, well, for me, it takes me a long time to write a verse. Mm-hmm. So if you're doing so much like as a business with the shoes and clothes and fashion, and you running the business, you're making beats for other people. Hey, this is the content I want to write. Help me write this. Mm-hmm. So now your sound is still there, mm-hmm. but also you're still kind of branching off verses like chicken fish fillet.
I'm like, where we? I'll be like, okay.
Okay.
And then he was like, what's that one track? He was like, bipolar is my superpower. And I said, oh, you're gone.
It's gone.
I said, oh, I lost you. I might have been Ye.
Right.
And I was like, oh, that's he's gone now.
You know what line I laughed at when you were talking about ego, and I laughed randomly. He was like, they say I'm bougie, I'm big headed. Could you please stop talking how big my dick
is? Hello, infectious. Spitting, bro.
He said like, could you look like could you please stop talking how big my dick head is?
Bro. I went on a live yesterday. I went through Can't Tell Me Nothing in the first 8 bars.
That's what's up.
It was like so impactful to me. That's off of graduation. Uh-huh. And I was just like, bro, like without this dude was always speaking to me. He had this line about sit around until you it's like mess around and sit down until you get arrested until he gets the message. It's pretty much the line, right? And I was telling them, of course, you know my story, and I was arrested for 3 days, and I was like, I got it. And then Kanye says that line, I was like, I get it.
Say it again. What's the line again?
I'm gonna mess it up, but pretty much it's like you can't tell me nothing. He's like, I had a dream I could buy my way into heaven. I woke up, I spent it on a necklace. I pray to God not to act so reckless. Told him I'll be back in a second. Man, to whom much is given, much is tested. Something like get arrested till you get the message. Mm-hmm. I'm under more scrutiny. What I do, act more stupidly. And that's when he goes into the bought more Louis V. My mama couldn't get through to me. Or something like that's the entire, for the most part.
Yeah.
But those first 6-8 bars, I was like, bro, are you talking about me?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I broke down how I deciphered the stuff like from those lines. I was like, now I was telling if I had a son, I wanted to name him Kanye, his middle name. That's how much of a fan. Then that's when he did the whole slavery is a choice. I was like, well, maybe his middle name's Omari. Maybe we can go there. And then he just started going even more. And I was like, all right.
I can tell you, what are some of your favorite Kanye West verses?
That's definitely up there.
That's up there.
Yeah.
Let me find one that I love.
Ones, man. So many, bro.
Yeah, you know what? Another line was sweater, but I ain't talking about Cool J. You was Big L, and I ain't talking about Cool G.
Love it. There's so many, bro.
Yeah, it was Dilated Pupils. Remember that song?
Mm-hmm. Got a white girl came from Michigan. Is that the one?
Yeah.
It
was like
pulling out the bench like a 6 man. I'm a Chicago wind
to Chicago wind. We can blow like Chicago winds. I don't know what's better, getting laid or getting paid. There's no one getting one. The other one's getting a break.
I can't live my I can't live. Fire, bro.
Every bar he had a bar.
Homecoming. When he's talking about going back to Chicago, and he's like, I met this girl when I was 3 years old. Well, she had so much. She had so much. So he has this line where she showed me how to go downtown. It was just like you thought I was a girl.
Oh yeah.
Genius.
Chicago. He's like, if you know now, I'm talking about Chicago.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
And then he has this one, something like what was that one about Queen Latifah? He's like, oh, you know that my name was light up Chicago like Queen Latifah. Mm-hmm. He's talking about her in the movie Chicago. And
yeah. I forgot she was Chicago.
This is so many.
He was like I wasn't really spitting game. I was scrimmaging. My penmanship is so hard. I needed censorship. Hold on, but it was another line. It was like she been with the Rock because she been throwing. Hold on. Pink and green. Hold on. I got money in my mind. I was thinking green. Mm-hmm. She had pledge, AKA she was pink and green. Mm-hmm. Like that was 2 entendres right there. Yeah. Like a double. He was like, yeah. But she she been to, like, I forgot the Delta line.
Throwing them diamonds up.
Yes.
She been about that dynasty sign.
Yeah.
Something in that line. Yeah. I mean, it The dude is great, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, the entire Gold Digger. I go like, bro.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a lot. It's a perfect song, bro.
Yeah.
Gold Digger is a perfect song. From the beat to Jamie on there to the bars.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I got you one right here. Hold on.
Bro, it's...
This is off the game Wouldn't Get Far.
Wouldn't get far.
Pop quiz. How many topless black foxes did I have under my belt like boxes? Not to brag, but if it add up to... Nigga, that's mad nuts. Game, you mad nuts. How you gonna call out all these... Knowing damn well they gon' call me the only dream, the only ghetto prom queen was to make a big screen, maybe get a scene, maybe get chose by a nigga from a team. Head so good, you don't ask for a pre. No. Now ask yourself this question. Would you be with Jay-Z if he wasn't CEO? Would you be at FABO if he wasn't drove a Neo? If he wasn't...
If Neo, would you drive if he was driving a Geo? Killing, bro.
Yeah. But the last line, I just heard it last week and I was like, nigga, I did not peep that. Remember the phone trio? Mm-hmm. He said, well, the hell, the thing that these come at me for, but since they all fall in my palm, I'll take a trio. The phone. The trio phone.
Nice.
Ah, good old Kanye.
Even when he did that little track on what was Life of Pablo, I missed the old Kanye, the top and gold Kanye, or the straight from the gold Kanye. Mm-hmm. I was just like, you know what's happening, and the fact that he knows it upset me.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
you're choosing this life now.
I mean, what can you possibly talk about now?
When you see there's an issue, your responsibility is to fix it. You know I have this problem. I have to do whatever it takes. Bro, if you're an alcoholic and you know it, and although you have this crippling, debilitating, it's a sickness, right, of any kind of addiction, but you know it's there, you got to rally the troops and go, guys, stop.
Help me.
Help me. I need this constant help because I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Like, I know that I can't go here. I can't do this thing because I know I have this thing that debilitates me.
Yeah.
And it's going to cause a problem. Now,
last time we helped you, you fired Clarence.
I hired him back when I came back. But also, when you become, I'm a billionaire now. Yeah. So I'm still winning.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard. It's hard to talk to somebody out of that.
Especially if you're still winning. Yeah.
And especially if I contribute being an alcoholic to if I'm like, bro, I want to be where I was with alcohol, they'd be like, all right, well, what can I tell them? Like, this is why you can do it without it. I tried. Yeah. I got Yeezus. which people love. Yeah. Some people deem that trash a classic.
Imagine if you was like you're a yes man. Like, it's two niggas up here, right?
Right.
And you're the second. I'm like, yo, like, so I could say, I can, eat that pussy like cervical cancer, and she be like, Blancer eating that child. You be like, how you like that? You be like, I don't like it. You're fired.
All right, Chaz. I love it. This is great. You can add Rancer, Dancer. You can actually add the whole Santa Claus, Prancer.
You like that?
That's fine, man.
Okay, cool. You my man then, all right?
Yeah.
And now you're the yes man because you don't want to get fired.
Yep.
And it sucks, man.
No, if anybody, the world is tripping. They just don't understand it. I told you all the time, I think differently.
Yeah.
But in my thinking differently, I understand the world works this way. Mm-hmm. Until you can do something to change it, you got to play the game. Yeah. Early on in my life, until 27, I said, I'm not playing by these rules the world set up. This is stupid. Mm-hmm. No one ever said, hey, we know it's stupid. Mm-hmm. We know it doesn't make sense. We know it's unfair. There's a bunch of people who got here first, killed everybody, and made their own rules in society. Yeah. It's not fair.
Right.
This is how the game is played until you can change it. That's what you have to abide by. Mm-hmm. I was like, I'm going to go against all the rules until I sit down and get arrested, right? And then I was like, no, you can't beat this system. Yeah. It's set up for you to follow these rules, as dumb as it is. Right. So a lot of people, Kanye included, have to understand that the world's never going to bend to you because society has these thoughts that are ingrained. Mm-hmm. Marriage is ingrained. Right. Weddings are ingrained. not education, but the school system is ingrained. There's a falsehood to me on education we talked about before. There's a falsehood on a lot of this stuff. Like if you're not married, you're losing in life,
right.
Or if you don't have your own business now, you're losing in life. If you're not a CEO, people have CEOs of $0 companies, but they can say they're CEO, right? So, there's a lot of falsehoods that are given because a lot of people, and whether it's from the Bible, I'm not saying the Bible is wrong. I'm saying that people used it as a tool to make people follow society rules, right? Because me and you can write our own version of the Bible.
Sure.
Right? And so there's a lot of that. So, religion also goes in that. There's all these different religions and people manipulate people using it, right? So our culture is filled with manipulative lies, forcible actions that you don't have a choice. If I don't put my kid into this school of some kind, you can go to jail, right? So you have to follow these rules. And if we don't, we get punished for whatever such and such reasons. To be a person who goes, and that's why I always feel like Kanye is a person who goes like, I don't need to follow your rules.
Right.
I can make my own rules. Look what I did off of rapping. And it's just like, the world's not bending anymore for you. Everything that got out your way, got out your way.
Right.
You use pure talent, force, will, hard work, and it's like you might be out.
Yeah.
Like you might be out of. Can you run out of talent? Can you run out of whatever it is? Or maybe you just hit a wall, you go like, if Kanye figures this out,
figures a way to get out of this.
If he figures this out, and he gets Kim to do everything he asks for, then he is a guy. Yeah. I'll be like, well, bro, you stay winning. I stay winning. Yeah. Anyway,
and to think about somebody else how long they been together? Like 10 years?
They had a good run. I was rooting for them.
Yeah.
They had I was like, everybody think they're going to divorce in 5 years, less than that. Everybody thought they're going to divorce in 2 years or less. Yeah. And they had a solid run. Yeah. More than most marriages.
Right.
Somebody out there thinking about divorcing right now.
Yeah. And to think about, man, somebody else is in my wife. Somebody else has got her. I lost because I didn't have what it takes. But I got money.
And Kanye can go. He's got some chick that everybody says is beautiful. I don't think she's all that.
She's not.
Right? Is it just me?
No.
But he can go get any girl he wants to for the most part.
It's not the same because it's not.
Why do these cats hop right into another relationship?
Because it's I'm good. you thought I'm gonna be over here crying about you?
That ain't can't even sign to Kanye, and then Kim went off and he went off. I was like, why do y'all just hop in? Like nobody wants some time. Like you just married. You're not even out of a marriage,
right?
And you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even get out good.
Yeah.
There was no 6 week sabbatical. She kissed the guy when Kanye was there. On tape, recording it. That's gotta be embarrassing.
And news happens. Yes, news happens so fast. Like we're not really talking about it because we're on something else. But just like, so what? It's like it literally is like, what you gonna do? Like I can punch Idris Elba today. It will be old news by the
until 12th. Somebody else gets punched
by the 12th of February.
Right.
It'd be done. No one's not talking about it no more.
A lot of times people just wait for something to blow over. They're like, something bigger. Something bigger's coming.
Yeah.
Somebody dies. We're like, oh, there's somebody else bigger dies. They're like, oh my God.
Dude, Farrah Fawcett.
Yeah, it was big. And then who died right after?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Farrah. Oh.
Nobody knows that Farrah Fawcett died the same day as Michael Jackson. It got blowed. I don't want that at all.
Her family was like, oh my God. What? Michael Jackson died. Farrah passed out in front of, oh my God, Michael Jackson died.
Move. Dang, I don't want that, man. I need my exclusive death.
Can I have my own death day?
Man, I need to die last. I don't want everyone to be overshadowed by death.
No, man, it's one of those things, bro. Like the media, it's probably, I don't use this word often, toxic.
Oh.
I don't use toxic often. It's probably, first off, Kanye is toxic.
I agree.
But the media, the power it wields, because what happened is that the media is losing power.
Sure.
Because of social media.
Yeah, because we can.
Right. When I go to the news source, I go to Twitter.
Right.
And when something happened, I go searching this city there. Because they were talking about something in Paris. It was like, look at what's happening in Paris. Someone's talking about it. I didn't go to CNN. I didn't go to Fox News. I went to Twitter. And when I talk about the riots or anything that's happening, I go to Twitter. Because it's the most honest news source you're going to find. Even though CNN, they have these Twitter pages, we know what they do. That we know that they spend these. And people are finding out more and more that actually Trump being president really helped. Yeah. Because he called out so many of these outlets. Not that he was right all the time. Anybody who disagreed with him, he called fake news. Yeah. But he was saying that all these media sources are
fake news.
And a lot of these sources aren't even accredited as journalists, you know? So a lot of them are just entertainment faces, you know? They're just personalities. So, yeah, man, what the media does is the media says, I need this to be clickable, right? I need this to be searchable. I need this to be something that people are going to watch. Whatever is the news, whatever people are interested in, we're going to make it huge because I just need people until something else big comes around.
Nobody believes, no one cares about the truth when the lie is more believable.
Right. Or in juicier.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Wait, this did what?
Yeah, it's too late. Like, remember, I don't know if it's still true, but I still remember Usher giving that girl herpes.
Yeah, very true.
It's very true.
I have no idea. I just know they had a court case and he had to pay her.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. He lost the court case.
Oh, boy.
And he had to pay her in Usher bucks. Usher gave a girl herpes.
You 100% sure?
I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like
I just saw it in the court case.
And I remember
it's just funnier to make fun of it.
Right. There's a bunch of stuff that just kind of went away. Like Chris Brown's staying in the news. He had raped a girl. This is in the news right now. He raped a girl.
I heard Trey Songz. Was this Chris Brown?
Yeah, Chris Brown and Trey Songz. So it's like it kind of happens. It was like, as an artist, when these things happen, you just gotta stay quiet. Like, oh gosh, dude, fix it, people. Help! I can't come out.
Yeah. And then people don't believe women anymore, right?
Yeah.
Like when a woman gets attacked, which women have to stop making false claims, because when it really happens, no one believes them, and a woman has to prove beyond all shadow of a doubt already that these things have happened. Right. So, I mean, it's a blurred line of like what's rape,
scandalous,
what's
money.
Yeah, being
whole thing happened with Drake and the condom, the hot sauce thing.
What happened? What is it?
You hear about this? Oh boy!
So I don't be in
this is fun.
I don't be in the socials. I don't know.
This is fun. I'm sure you heard about this because it was everywhere.
Okay.
So Drake had a sensational night with a young lady.
Okay. How do you know it's sensational?
I mean, it was mutual. This is how the woman had portrayed it. We had an agreement that we're going to have sex at this hotel. Drake finished in the condom, went to the bathroom, and put hot sauce into the condom, tied it, threw it away.
How come cats don't flush the condoms?
Nigga.
Why does nobody flush it?
Nigga. He comes out and says,
I'm a flusher.
Lady, I've had an amazing night. I'm leaving. She said, you do that. And then she took the condom and tried to put it inside of her and tried to get pregnant, and she got burnt from the hot sauce.
What?
Yes. And she's trying to sue Drake for that.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful.
So this was a story like last month.
What?
So they're like, who's crazy? Is it Drake for crazy for the hot sauce at the condom, knowing she's gonna do this?
It's not crazy for Drake because it worked.
But the funny thing is, like, if you're so afraid, just flush the condom.
Yeah, why don't cats just flush it?
Right.
Let's get that snake out and grab. I don't know why cats don't just flush
the snake out.
Can't get away from me.
It's just still dripping like busted it.
Dog, that's genius on Drake.
It's so it has to be fake.
It can't be fake. It's gotta be. The fact that Drake has done this so often, and he brought his own little pocket-sized hot sauce, right? So put my pants back on. I'm like, where were you keeping the hot sauce, Drake? You just walk right into the bathroom, the condom's still on, you take it off and put your pants on. Then
He said, got it.
I'll show
this
all
one for sure.
I wonder how many women it worked with.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I love that he did that.
So
I hope it's true.
No.
That's great.
Because if he's that smart, he just flush it. That's too much work.
But you want to see who you messing with.
That's too much work.
Bro.
Because if she didn't come out and say it, she'd be like, had an amazing time with Drake last night. You good there?
I hope they had a bidet, bro. Yo, I hope to everything that's true.
That's so disgusting, dude.
I hope that's true.
Like, how did she do it? She turned herself upside down. Was like,
you've heard people talk about they had turkey basters and stuff. Like, we've heard all those things.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bro, I hope so much. That's a true story.
Well, he had said, have your 15 minutes of fame. I'll take the rest of the 23 hours and 45 minutes. Good day, ma'am.
Woo! Drake has been here before, bro.
Yeah,
he's been here before.
Yeah. I was like, man, that's just a funny story. And then they had all these little memes out of like Trojan condoms with Drake's face and hot sauce.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
But I just kept scrolling. I just kept scrolling. I didn't even think of anything of it. I just call people wild. You know what I mean? I had no idea.
Yeah. Well,
that's
good enough for the first episode.
That's hilarious, bro. I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm just thinking about
Go
this.
for it.
At what point, if I'm a superstar, I'm an international star, I'm not wearing condoms anymore. I got to figure something out.
You're dying. Because you're assuming everyone is clean.
No, I'm not assuming. I had to figure something else out. I had to go like, I'm the biggest star in the world. What am I doing? Wearing condoms still. How old am I?
Several reasons.
Well, I get why. I had to figure something else out.
Yeah.
Because I had to eliminate one, risk of pregnancy, which I can always get a vasectomy.
Okay.
Two, I had to eliminate probably the biggest thing, risk of disease.
Yeah.
Got to figure that out. Because I'm not doing this.
Unless you have a plunger in your pee hole. Just like a little...
That sucks all the disease out?
Like a little yarmulke. You got like a little yarmulke in your pee hole. It just covers up. So you can still feel it on the outside.
I don't want it. It's only the part I want to feel.
That's what I'm saying. So if this is your pee hole, you got like a little thing that's right there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you can feel it. So you can feel it going in.
It want to be like punching like a cork.
Yeah, a cork. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say, like a cork.
So it was like,
but you still gotta pull out.
Nothing goes in or out.
Can you imagine if you was like, you imagine the
when you go to the bathroom. He'd be like, all right.
Can you imagine if you busting her and she like this, and it's like you just like a little hole in her jaw, like
It came all the way out
because she was riding you.
It traveled all the way up.
You like you like it's like a movie, it's like a little movie. Then it goes like this, The blood, she like this. What did you do?
I think I popped my cork. My cock cork. You got a new cock cork.
I told you to slow down.
Bro, that's so funny, bro. That was worth the extra.
The tag.
Oh, snap. Dion's crazy, guys. All right.
All right, y'all. All right, yo. Thank y'all for watching, man.
Did you have another thought, though?
No.
Okay.
I think I've drunk enough water to go and empty this tank out.
I'll be doing that all the time now. So funny. Thank you guys for watching Lackaroni and Chaz, episode 7.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another one.
Yeah.
We're gonna do another episode.
Are we gonna change clothes to act like
I'm not. I'm wearing the exact same thing. Because I told you guys, I'm rocking this. Oh,
we're going to switch sides. So y'all don't see the same. Oh, this is a different episode. Because
Yeah, a whole
you know what I'm saying? Because they see the thumbnail,
right?
They're gonna see something different.
I'm just letting everybody know I'm not dirty. I'm wearing this. I'm repping all February. Black history is world history.
But it's not world history because no one in Asia is black.
Sure there are.
I'm sure there's like a
there's a big thing. I have to find his name. They even give what was his name? There's a famous African samurai who went to Japan, right? They did a cartoon, not really about him on Netflix. It wasn't really about his story. But there are Japanese samurais who say you're not really a true samurai if you don't have a little black in you. Because I guess he was getting it in. Oh. But we are world history. We're everywhere. You know what I mean? We're everywhere. You
seen the movie All of Us Are Dead?
I haven't.
Not one black person in that movie. So there's cities that black people don't exist at all.
Well, that is true. Doesn't mean we're not world history, but we are not in some places.
Yeah, and I remember Twilla's sister. She lives in help me out.
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
People
taking pictures of her.
Yeah,
they've never seen black people.
I've heard
before.
that too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've heard that too. That if is she tall like Twilla too?
I know.
Oh, because I've heard that too. Like if you're black somewhere, they'll be like, "Can I touch your hair?" Blah blah blah.
Oh.
But it was like growing up when I went to a white school, so it can't be that different. Yeah. But people wanted to touch my hair,
right?
Like they've never seen it before because they haven't.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of white people not exposed to us.
Yeah. And they still doing blackface to this day. Trying to figure it out.
I don't need black people.
Yeah.
I'll make my own.
All right, y'all.
All right, man. Thank y'all for watching.
Thank y'all. Chaz, cut this out.
I'm not cutting this out. Oh, please subscribe. I gotta say this stuff. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking, all that good stuff. Thank you for supporting. Please tell your friends, share it. I'm not cutting this out. Dion's gonna walk up. I'm gonna go. Ooh.
I don't have any drawers on, so when I stand up, you're gonna see a bulge.
All the girth. I'm keeping it in. Here we go.
That's what she said.
Oh.